finding a suitable partner is hard, especially when you want to give yourself standards and not be a fucking pygmisha. I'm not gonna be a pygmisha. I'm not gonna be a pygmisha. That's not me. Have you met my mama? Have you met my grandma? That is not in my blood, so no.
I didn't come this far just to come this far and not be happy.
Okay.
Remember that.
You didn't come this far just to come this far.
Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. It is me, Kelsey, and as you can tell, this video is a little bit different. I am here full front talking to you today, and this is going to be my girl talk series. This is my last year in my 20s. I am 29, and August 30th. I will be turning 30. I'm gonna be turning 30. So, and then February 28th was my half birthday. February 28th was my half birthday. So I'm at the halfway point, and I was like, you know what? I've been needing and wanting to make a video, been wanting to make content, and I was like, you know what? It's the perfect time, and I want to talk. I want to sit, I want to talk, and I want to do this girl talk series about me and my journey from girlhood to womanhood. Like, I feel like my frontal lobe is like finally closing. It's like finally closing, and I feel like a lot of things are really coming into play, coming into effect, and I was like, you know what? Hell yeah. So this is why we are here today. And as you can tell from the title, this is part 1 in a 6-part series that I want to create. So I want to do a video every month up until my birthday. Every month up until my birthday. Because I feel like it's very important. And I don't know. I wish someone would have talked to me about what this would be like and what it takes, and just life. And I feel like our parents, like my parents were teen parents, so I literally was growing up with my parents, you know what I mean? And so in this video, I want to talk about my journey, what I've been up to, what's to come, and what I want to accomplish in my 2025. In this last, what? My birthday in August. March, April, May, June, July. In these last 6 months, up until I turn 30. So yeah. So let's get right to it. And if you see me looking down, I have my phone connected to my laptop so I can like see myself, because I'm using a back camera. Because we want quality, okay? We want quality. So the first thing I want to talk about is like where I've been. I have been burnt out, and burnout is an understatement, okay? Like, I have been in a very dark place and burnout primarily for my job. I am a pediatric speech language pathologist, and I've currently been working in private practice. So and so, with that being said, my workload, the burnout, the assessment reports, not getting the support that I feel like I needed from the company that I was with, I feel like it constituted a lot. And then also, I was going through like a really rough breakout and processing what I want and trying to prioritize myself. And I feel like my therapist really helped me figure out what it is that I wanted, what I want my life to look like. Because for the first 25 years of my life, it's been everybody else telling me what to do. My parents, what to wear, go to school, teachers, study, do this. I went from K through 12th grade, and then I went off to college, and I graduated from the University of Mississippi, and then I took a gap year. But even then, it was focused on me going into grad school, right? So I never really, it was always next phase, next phase, next phase. And then I went to grad school, and I got bullied. And academic bullying is not talked about enough, especially being a black woman. Nobody talks about that. Nobody talks about academic bullying and everything that you literally go through. Academic bullying, and my mental health was so bad. And it caused me to gain a bunch of weight, to treat myself badly, to the point of where I was giving up on my dreams, right? So, yeah. And it's just been a bunch. So, let me just give a little backstory. So, I left there. I moved to Maryland. I was very depressed, and I ended up losing two of my closest friends just from my lack of communication. And I am typically the friend in a bunch of my friendships where people come to me and I pour into them, but I didn't have anyone to pour back into me. And so I just kept going down this hole. And then I ended up getting in a relationship, and it's always just been about what everybody else wants. And I got into therapy, and my therapist really was like, well, what do you want? What is something that you want? What do you like? What is counseling like? And I was just like, okay, well, I know I don't want this. I know I want to do this. I know I want that, and this, that, and the third. And so I kept pouring into other people, and I was dimming my lights. And I don't want to do that anymore. You know what I mean? Like, and I remember, like, once me and my mom got into this argument, just be completely transparent. And she was like, what happened to you? She was like, what happened to the Kelsey that I know? And I'm just like, And so I'm really trying to get back to that Kelsey, but like a better Kelsey. Like, I knew Kelsey. I knew Kelsey Land. I'm trying to get back, and she's coming back bigger and better. I'm working on healing myself. That was the number one thing. I did a bunch of shadow work, a bunch of journaling. I wrote this a very emotional letter to myself. It's one of my therapy homeworks, and I am ready to move forward. And healing is not a one-stop shop. It's a continuous journey that I have been on. And yeah, and so when I started this channel, I was like, this is something that I've always wanted to do. If you saw my first video, you can see that I've wanted to do this since I was in like high school, college. I would make videos and do other things, and I'm a very creative person. I've made websites and flyers and other things. I'm really into the arts. And so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna make a video and I'm gonna post it. I'm gonna post it. I'm gonna just post it. And then I was like, okay, like, this is good. And then I made another one, then I made another one, then I made another one, and then a person was trying to, like, I wouldn't say trying to dictate me, but what they were saying wasn't really trying to align with what I wanted. You know, they were trying to navigate my stuff to where I wanted it to be, and I'm just like, I didn't ask you for your advice. Like, I want my things to go the way that I want my things to go. And yeah, and I just was unmotivated. So November, the breakup was a long breakup. But and then it didn't help because it was winter time, you know, when that sun isn't out anymore, you aren't out. And so November, December, and November, December, I was just, that was me at my lowest points. And I wasn't depressed per se, but I was just like, yeah, I can't do this anymore. And for my job, I wasn't working the week of Christmas. So however long that break was, I basically had 2 weeks out of work or whatever. And I took like a couple of extra days, and I rested and I planned, and I really just looked at what I wanted. You know what I mean? Like getting out of this relationship and getting out of friendships and unfollowing people and praying to God, ancestors, universe. And I wanted better for myself. And I took that time for Christmas break to really look at what I want. Look at the bigger picture of what I wanted. And I'm thankful that I did that, because my family wanted me to come home, but I was like, no, I can't come home. I was already home twice last year, like December, and then I was home for Thanksgiving, and I was like, no, like I need to be by myself. Like I just need no interference. I need to rest. I needed to rest, and I rested. It was so beautiful. Like I cooked my little dinner, I rested, I bought myself presents, and it was just about me. You know what I mean? It was just about me, because working in my field and being the only child, being the oldest granddaughter, I was giving so much of myself away that I wasn't giving to myself. I wasn't giving to me. What does Kelsey want? So I was just unmotivated, and I did not want to film. I didn't want to create, and I created a Christmas vlog. Do you see it? Hopefully it's uploaded now by the time you see this video. But I was just like, no. And so over Christmas break, I was like, what kind of hobbies do I want? What do I want to do? And we'll talk about in another girl talk about some of the things that I did to help me plan my future. Because I did from year 29 to year 35. What are some of the things that I want? And the number one thing, I don't want to hold myself back anymore. I don't want to be my biggest enemy. And I was watching one of Jazz Turner's videos. She does the Glow Diaries. And in her most recent video, she just moved to the Northeast to New Jersey or New York. And in her video, she said, I no longer want to compromise anything that makes me happy. And I was like, yeah.
No. Like this chapter in my life, I'm not compromising. I'm getting what I want, and if I don't like the feel of something, this goes for decor, this goes for relationships, this goes for career, this goes for every aspect of my life. Like I'm not compromising. So, you know.
Yeah, I no longer want to compromise what makes me happy. I no longer want to be in a season of compromise. I don't want to compromise anything for myself. My hair, what I wear, my happiness, my health, like none of that. I don't want to compromise it anymore. And I no longer want to doubt myself anymore. I'm a procrastinator. But this is because I'm a perfectionist, okay? Overcoming procrastination is hard. And I read this book, I'm gonna insert it right here. I read this book in February last month. I read this book, really good book. I'm a procrastinator. And overcoming procrastination is a journey. I still procrastinate. Filming this video I procrastinated doing, y'all. I procrastinated doing it, but it's a journey. Like I said, it's a journey. So one of the topics I want to talk about, the importance of self-care. So 2025, I really want to prioritize self-care. So what does self-care look like? Self-care is so many things. Reading, self-care, prioritizing rest. Because, yeah. Prioritizing rest, getting my hair done, getting my nails done, self-care, getting facials, and just learning how to prioritize myself. Like, I don't have any kids. I don't got kids. I don't have a man. So I have to prioritize myself. And I pour into my little cousins also. On my mom's side of the family, I have some cousins, and also my dad's side, but I'm closer to my mom's side of the family. But I have 2 little cousins. Those are my children, and I pour into them until I have my own. But self-care, prioritizing that is the number one thing. And I'm learning how to put myself first, not putting work first. Coming home, not doing work. When I come home, because I will come home and I will work. Go to sleep with my laptop in my lap. So coming home and checking out. Or if I do it, only work for an hour and not work in my room, even though my desk is over here. Going out and working in my living room, in the kitchen, and working there. So yeah. So waking up earlier, taking my showers, having a shower routine, having good skincare routine for the morning time. Those are some ways for self-care for me. And then also journaling, and even reading. So far this year, I have read 5 books. Yeah, I've read 5 books so far. It's March, and I'm reading my 5th book right now. So yeah. So pouring to myself that way. It doesn't even have to. Romance books are so good. Like, making yourself well-rounded. And that's what I want to do. You know, continuing to make myself a more well-rounded person. And one of the things that I did, and that is another really big part of self-care for me this year, is my physical health, as well as my mental health. You know, seeing my therapist, but my physical health. One of my hobbies that I'm doing is pole class. So I signed myself up for pole classes, and I think I'm on like my 6th, 7th class. I go every Tuesday because that's what my schedule permits. But you know, doing pole class, I can do a couple of tricks. Yeah. I can do some tricks on the pole, nothing crazy. I can do a couple of spins and pirouettes, and I'm working on lifting myself up, you know. And it's great. Like, it's helping me build my confidence and helping me with overcoming doing the mind over matter thing, with, you know, being able to lift myself. Can I do this? Can I actually do this move? You know what I mean? So that has been a really great hobby for me, shifting habits, you know, eating healthier, even though I never really ate too bad, but like eating healthier, making sure I'm doing like my protein intake, making sure my meals are balanced. Like, you know, I like a sweet treat now. When I was younger, I didn't like, but I like a sweet treat. So like, just prioritizing those things, and just trying to shift my mindset, you know. So that is something. And self-care also is about happiness. So self-care is also about happiness. So buying myself things here and there. I got tickets to go see Beyonce, and this is gonna be my second time seeing her. So I got those tickets to go see Beyonce because that is what makes me happy, right? Self-care is also about happiness. So doing a lot of things that make me happy, you know, saving. I'm also saving my money. So, you know, just pouring into myself, putting me first, because I haven't done that for so long. So, as a part of self-care, something that I did, as you can see, I love green. My shirt's green, my pillows, my headboard, my painting that I did, my iPad case. I need a new one. Even my screensaver is green, y'all. But one of the things that I did to help me on my journey for 2025 and to help me with my goals and to help me stay motivated is that one of the things that I did and to help me stay motivated is that I created like a vision board and a couple of other things. So with this and during that Christmas 2-week period, I got this digital notebook off of Etsy, and number one was that I wrote a letter to my future self. And I'm not to open it until December next year, so like Christmas time next year. And then I also did a 2024 unwrapped, where I talk about everything from 2024. I talk about my best memory, my favorite songs, some of the things that were really hard for me, and my advice to myself for 2025. Because I want to talk about my vision board for 2025. I want to talk about it. And I wanted to talk about some advice that I wrote myself for 2025. I said my advice to Kelslyn in 2025 is to stick to a routine, stop procrastinating, be confident because you are that girl, and stack your money out. I'm really trying to save money this year. 2024 was a 3.5 star year, but I know 2025 will be better, and I believe that also. You have to stop being comfortable and be ready to get to our dream self, our higher self, and I believe in you so much. You got this. Start a clip here. So this is my vision board for 2025 because I can't show you. It won't be that great. But I will insert it here and I'll talk about some of the things that I would like to accomplish for 2025. So I break it up into categories. So for 2025, I want to lose 50 to 60 pounds. I really want to be in a gym, and I really just want to work out. And my goal is to do like 2 to 3 days a week, or 3 to 4 times a week. I really I'm trying to be better. And last year it was a trial run. I did do pretty good, but this year I'm all about it. I'm really ready to be in the gym, and so far I've been doing pretty good, whether that's like doing Pilates at home, actually going to the gym and walking to the treadmill. And I also take fitness as going to my pole classes because baby, that's a workout. This is a big body bends that I be having to lift up on the pole, so that is a workout in and of itself. Eating healthier. I do want to accomplish the 75 soft challenge. Not hard, but soft. 75 soft. Because that's me. And I got some quotes in here. Confidence looks good on me because we are a confident girl, you know? Healthy hair. I do want to grow my hair out. My hair is decent. Like, I think it's like right here, but I would like for it to be longer. So yeah, so working on having healthy hair. I do have like a little bit of a hair routine, and I have been getting my hair cut every 3 months, and I have seen some growth in it, and I do use hair oils. Another thing is making sure I'm taking my vitamins every day. Currently the only thing that I take is a PCOS vitamin, which I insert here. I take a PCOS vitamin. I got it from TikTok, and I have seen like a difference. My skin is more clear. I do have like a lot more energy now. So yeah, so I do have like a lot more energy overall from taking that, and it's like general overall health, you know, general overall health. Another one of my goals is reading more. My goal is to read between 12 and 15 books for 2025, and I've been using audiobooks just because I listen to the book on my way to work. I may listen to it while I'm typing up notes or typing up evaluations. So that has been like a game changer for me overall, and I be locked in. And audiobooks is reading. Audiobooks is reading. Don't let nobody tell you nothing different. Don't let nobody tell you nothing different. Audiobooks is a form of reading. And I do like to do what's called immersive reading, where I will have the PDF of the book where you can get from Ocean PDF, and then I'll be listening to the book too at nighttime if I'm able to. So yeah. Another one of my goals is to create more content. I do want to upload more videos this year. Last year I uploaded 4. I want to say I want to get 100 subscribers, but this is me shooting my shot. This is me shooting my shot. I would love to have like 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. I would love to have that, and so that's like really pushing me. Post, do these things, record interactions. But I'm just building up my confidence just overall with my camera, and you know, sometimes I legit forget, okay? Sometimes I legit forget, but we're not too hot to quit. Another one of my things, as you can see on here, it says in my rich girl era, cause yeah. I do want to save more money this year. And of course it's different for everyone, for sure. Last year and the year before, I did not make really great financial decisions. We just gonna leave that there. I didn't, but I learned my lessons, and you don't know until you learn those lessons. You don't know what mistakes you're making until you're learning those lessons. And even anybody can tell you, but a mistake is great. You learn from your mistakes. Mistakes make you a well-rounded person, and they make you a better person. They make you grow, and I am very thankful for those mistakes that I made. So yeah. And my favorite quote that I put on my vision board is, just because it's taking time doesn't mean it's not working. That is my favorite vision board. That's my favorite quote on my vision board. So yeah. Another one of my things is journaling more, and also becoming more spiritual. I grew up Christian. My grandpa is a deacon. I grew up Baptist, like Baptist Christian. My grandpa is a deacon, so yes, baby, I was in that church Sunday school. The New Year's church services. I was there. I was locked in. Baby. My grandpa had me in there. So yeah, I have been having Bible study with myself. So I did it twice. One time, but I'm trying to do it more. So becoming more spiritual, building up my relationship with God, building up my relationship just overall spirituality. I have also practiced like using tarot cards and other things. And religion is just so beautiful. It makes you build a relationship with something more than just the physical world. So yeah, everybody has their own religious practices, and I feel like that's very important. Let's see. Another thing on my vision board: giving myself flowers and giving myself things, and a couple of more solo dates. And we'll talk about that a little bit more in my bingo card, and then more social outings, with my friends. And we'll talk about a little bit more about that in my vision board. I was supposed to go to the Houston rodeo, but Beyonce announced that she was having a concert. So I told my homegirl, I said, girl, I'm not coming. I can put that money towards my Beyonce ticket. And that's exactly what I did. That's exactly what I did. But I did buy myself another pair of shoes too. But I did put most of that money towards from the to the tickets. I did keep my word for that. So yeah. So that's not on there. But I do want to go to Phoenix. If I'm able to squeeze Phoenix, if Phoenix, Arizona has been on my bucket list for so long. As you can see, because I really want to get a hot air balloon. I really want to be on a hot air balloon. So Phoenix, Arizona has been on my travel bucket list for so long. It's not even crazy. It's been on there for forever. And I don't know what I got to do. I don't know what I got to do, but I got to go. I'm trying to go this year. So fingers crossed we're able to do it. But one of my cousins was talking about going to either Puerto Rico or Colombia for her birthday later in the year. So we'll see. And then I have some inspo for the vibe that I'm trying to go for when I go on my birthday trip. It will be a solo birthday trip. I am going to the DR. So, yeah. I'm very excited about that. So, let's get into something else about my vision for 2025 that I saw from the girls talking about on TikTok, which is to create my bingo card for 2025. So I'll insert it here. My bingo card for 2025. And there are 25 things on here. Lose 50 pounds. Check. And I'm trying to figure out each time I get a bingo, 5 in a row, horizontal, is to buy myself something, or each time I accomplish something, because they're very big goals, is to get myself something every time I accomplish a goal on my list. And I did include a free space because every bingo card has a free space. So yeah. And the gifts can be small, like I want a Julie shower head, or buy myself perfume, buy myself a pair of shoes each time I accomplish a goal. So yeah, a bingo card. I'm excited. Let's get into some of the things that I want to accomplish on my bingo 2025 card, right? So yeah, lose 50 pounds, read 12 books, attend 4 in-person Pilates classes. And right now I do floor Pilates. I've been doing Pilates at home, like floor Pilates through Apple Fitness, and girl, it's not for the weak, I swear. It really isn't. Get 100 subscribers on YouTube. Right now, I think I have like 61 subscribers right now. And I love y'all down. No, I have 60. I got 60. I know who unsubscribed to me. I know exactly who it was who unsubscribed to me. Oh my God, I got 60. I had 61, but somebody was petty. I got into an argument and they unsubscribed from me. Oh my God. Oh my So right now, as I'm making this video, I currently have 60 subscribers. So hopefully you like my video, you subscribe and want to hear more from the Girl Talk series, so we can cross this off of our bingo card. So yeah, so 100 subscribers on YouTube. Attend 10 Pilates, attend 10 pole classes. We're close. I think I'm on like class 7. Oh, my phone is right there, so I can't double check. But we're getting closer. I love it. I'm very excited about pole. It's so much fun. Go on 6 solo dates. I haven't taken myself on any yet. I don't know why. Have I took myself on one? No, I haven't taken myself on one yet. But I do want to take myself on more solo dates, whether it be to the museum. I love a museum. Or whether that's to like go to dinner or something. Post 24 YouTube videos. I'm very behind. I was saying that I was gonna do 2 a month. I ain't post one yet. So we're starting off not strong at all. Save $3K in an emergency fund. Go to Coach Coffee Shop in New Jersey. That is something I want to do. I think I'm gonna do it in April. I need to do it. I might go one of these days before the end of March and go. So yeah, attend my 30th birthday trip in Punta Cana. Yes. Attend 1 concert, so that is going to happen when I go to Beyonce July 4th in DC. I live in Baltimore, so it's right there. I want to complete the 75 soft challenge, so we will do that. Work out 200 days a year, and I'm keeping track in my planner for every day that I work out. So yeah. Number 15, practice celibacy, and that's really important. I have not been on dating apps since May of last year. I just had to get off. And I am taking a break from dating in general. So if I haven't met you before, you ain't gonna see me on there for a while. They're not gonna see me. Dating is, we all know, dating is horrible right now. It's not for the weak, and I'm one of the weak links. I just can't do it anymore. I just can't. So I got off of there. I really wanted to focus on myself. And I know some people are like, date. Keep putting yourself out there. Baby, I'm off. Put me on the bench. I benched myself. From the whole dating relationship. I put myself on the bench. I put myself out of the game. In family, and I feel like it makes it even harder because I am getting older. I am about to be 30 this year. It makes it really hard because family is like, when are you getting married? When am I gonna meet my son-in-law, my grandson-in-law? When are you gonna have kids? And it makes it extremely hard because it's like, well, all of y'all met our high school sweethearts, basically. Like, all of y'all are high school sweethearts, or you met through a family friend. And in reality, the dating world isn't really like that anymore. The dating culture really isn't like that anymore. Finding a suitable partner is hard, especially when you want to give yourself standards and not be a fucking pygmisha. I'm not gonna be a pygmisha. I'm not gonna be a pygmisha. That's not me. Have you met my mama? Have you met my grandma? That is not in my blood, so no. Number 16, save 1K in a travel fund. And that's just so, like, if I want to travel, go somewhere, or if I, just 1K in a travel fund. Journal for 100 days. Intentional journaling. I do have some journal prompts if you want to follow me. I created a Pinterest, and I'll link it below. I haven't really been in there, but if you want, I will create like a journal folder and show you, and make a folder so you can see some of the journal prompts that I have been using to journal. One domestic trip. So maybe I will go to Arizona this year. It was supposed to be checked off for me to go to the Houston rodeo. So maybe we will go to Phoenix this year. We don't know. Buy a vlog camera because I'm using up so much space on my phone. So we have to buy a vlog camera. We have to. I'm really excited. I have been looking at a couple of different ones. And yeah. So I haven't just spontaneously went out and got one. So I haven't just spontaneously went out and bought one. The next is I want to save 1K in stocks. I currently do have stocks already, but it's for like a 401K, but I do want like a different one, like an investment account. So I do want to throw a little money in the stock. So yeah. The next one is 500 subscribers on YouTube. If I can get 100, can I get 500? So yeah, that is a goal. Number 22, which is already started off, is host a dinner party. I hosted a Galentine's dinner party. Here's some pictures for me and my girls and Bernard, my friend, for our Galentine's. It was very beautiful. I cooked. I love to host. When I tell you I love to host, I love to host. Love it. It's in my blood. That's how you know I'm a real Southern girl. I love to host an event. Love it. Love it. Love it. So yeah. Complete 4 no spend months. January and February were supposed to be no spend months. That didn't happen. It was because the new year started on a Wednesday that I couldn't do, because I was shopping. All those sales that were going on, yeah. Read 15 books and attend 3 social events. So attending 3 social events hosted by friends, 3 social events for networking. I do want to go to 3 social events. And you can hear the police siren. Is that an ambulance? Alright, so let's move on to the next topic for our video. Is the last year of my 20s reflections and plans. And I want to reflect on my 20s lessons, challenges, and some highlights. Lessons. Put myself first, for real. Never dim my light for anyone. Never did my light for anyone. Prioritizing myself. A lesson is to find comfort within myself, right? Not trying to find comfort in a partner, or not trying to find comfort in other people. A lesson is figuring out what makes me happy, and that has been a really great journey so far. Challenges? I don't know. Challenges in my 20s, dating for sure has been a challenge. Ignore my health. I ignore my health. That was a challenge. Living across the country from my family 16 plus hours has been a challenge. Because I haven't had that like immediate support, and it for sure played a big part in my mental health, in the way that I interacted with certain things, the way that I navigated with certain things. So I will say for sure, being away and being so far away from my family has been a challenge. Advocating for myself in the workplace has been a challenge. Being the only Black woman in the workplace and in my field is 3% Black. So navigating spaces where I am that 3%, where I am not having anyone to help me has been a challenge. And figuring things out on my own has been a challenge. But some highlights have been, I got 3 degrees. You know, I have degrees. Being educated has been my highlight. You know, I worked really hard for every degree that I earned. Moving to New York and living there, making some amazing friends. Moving to Baltimore has been an amazing highlight. I love this city. I love this state. I don't know if it will be a permanent place for me, but I'm very happy that I made the move here. I highlight traveling. Traveling for sure has been a highlight for me. I went on my first cruise like 2 years ago, 2023. I went on my first cruise, and then in 2021 I went on another cruise. So that has been amazing. So traveling, I went to Ghana for crying out loud. I went to Ghana. So that was a highlight for me. Choosing me and choosing myself has been a highlight for sure. Choosing myself has been a highlight. Not compromising on my wants has been a highlight. Getting a therapist who wants to see me win and listen to me and help me on my journey has been a highlight. So yeah, so that is the end of this video here. That's the end of this video here. Thank you. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you made it to the end of the video, please put a green heart down below, because as you can see, I love all things green. So please put a green heart down below to let me know that you made it here. What are some of your highlights for your life in your 20s? If you just got into your 20s, what are some of your highlights? What are some of your highlights, lessons learned, and challenges that you have faced in your 20s that you want other women to see, Black, brown, white, that you want them to see from this video? And I would love to hear it. I can't wait. I hope you're very excited to hear more from me. So yeah, thank you guys so much. Please like, comment, and share. Thank you. See you next time.
Who's calling that shit? Who's calling that shit? Who's calling that shit? Who's calling that shit? Who? Yeah, maybe I'll sit around.